Well, hey, welcome back. I'm out on the range today to test out some factory ammo in my 260 Remington. Now, I bought some of this Berger ammunition about a year, probably a year and a half ago. I was in between reloading setups, so I wanted to have some ammunition that I could shoot. And this Berger stuff it comes loaded in Lapua brass with Berger bullets. So I bought 100 rounds of this so I could just shoot it up and have the nice brass when I get done. Now I've since gotten set back up with reloading, so I'm just kind of working my way through this ammo and just making that brass available for me. But I went ahead and bought a box of this Hornady match stuff. Now these are both 130 grain bullets. My 260 is a longer throated chamber and a 1 1/8 twist, so I can shoot the heavier bullets because I can load them out appropriately. But most 260, the SAMI spec for 260 has a 1 9 twist and a shorter throat that doesn't handle the long bullets. That's why most of the heaviest factory stuff you'll see loaded is the 130 grains. So what I'm going to do today is shoot a couple groups here at 100 yards. I'm going to start out with my 140 grain hand load, shoot a 3-shot group with that, and then shoot some 3-shot groups with the 130 Hornady and then with the 130 Berger, just to compare my point of impact and see what the groups look like. And then I'm going to shoot them out on steel. I've shot this out on steel, so I know what my velocity is, but I'd like to see how this compares to this and then see what the group sizes look like a little further out. So I'm going to get started on paper here at 100. Well, here's the results. Three pretty nice little groups. This is my 140 grain ELDM hand load with Hodgson H4831. This is the 130 grain factory Hornady, and then this is the 130 grain Berger stuff. Probably the thing I like most about this rifle is that pretty much anything you put through it, it shoots it to about the same point of impact. So I'm always experimenting with different stuff, changing bullets, powders and whatnot. So it's nice that I don't have to change my zero and I can just come out and try something different and shoot it out, and just, you know, gives me a lot of flexibility. So I will say that I've been consistently impressed with the factory match Hornady stuff. For example, this is a 2-shot group that I shot this morning with my 6 Creedmoor with the 108 Hornady match. So had good results with what I've tried so far. But now I'm going to go ahead and move to my steel range. I'm going to shoot all of these out a little further. I may try to shoot 3-4 just to make sure I'm on, and then a 2 or 3 shot group at 500 with each of them. I'm kind of curious to see what the velocity difference is between these two 130 grain factory loads. But this is just kind of for my own amusement. I'm just kind of curious about this factory Hornady stuff and how it compares to the Berger. Starting out with my 140 grain hand load, I'm just going to go ahead and start at 500. I should be 2.7 mils. I've got a little bit of right to left wind, so we'll see if we can get on. First shot was a little low, so I adjusted my hold and went ahead and shot a 3-shot group. I hit a little low last time I shot the 500 with these. I need to adjust my velocity down a little bit. But I will go ahead and move to the 130 Hornadys. I'm going to start off using my velocity that I have gathered for the Berger ammo and see if that's about right. But I'm going to go ahead and back up to 300 and just walk it in. So at 300, if it matches the Berger pretty well, it should be 1.2 mils. So that's what I'm going to try. All right, that looked about right. We'll move on to 400. At 400, it should be right at 2 mils. Looked pretty good, maybe a touch high. The wind is apparently shielded down there at 400, so I'll move on to 500. It's calling for 2.8 mils at 500. We'll see how that lines up. Well, that was easy enough. Since I'm already here and I'm dialed to what my Berger should be, I'm just going to go ahead and shoot some of the Berger. Shouldn't have to walk that in. All right, that's 3 with the Bergers. Worked out pretty well. So the velocity I have plugged in was 2750 on the 130 Bergers, and that lined up pretty much exactly right with the Hornadys. What's funny and what's kind of convenient for me is that I adjusted my velocity down to 2650 with the 140 hand load, and that lines up to about 2.8 mils for all 3 cartridges. So the zero is pretty close, and the drops are pretty close out to 500. So anyway, fun little experiment. Thanks for watching.